Well, it looks like we are now officially at 10 o'clock, so it's time to start our break. We don't have a whole lot going on tonight, but what we have is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a box of 2016 Black Gold, followed by a half case of 2011 Panini Prime Signatures, and then that will be followed by a full case of Topps Tribute Baseball, which came out yesterday. So before we start ripping into packs, I do always run through a little information, so let's take a look at that now. First up, you'll see on the screen there that my feedback is completely automated. What that means to you is that as soon as you leave positive feedback for me, you will instantly get it in return. You don't have to wait for me to get caught up because, well, it seems like I'm never caught up anyway. And the second thing you see there, the most important part of that, is to say thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you who bids with me and breaks with me and chats with me. Next up, you will see a list of breaks that are coming up in the next 5 days. These are the things that are already listed on eBay that are up and available for bidding right now. I typically list all of my auctions for 5-day time frames. Yeah, because eBay charges us a hefty fee if we do it for less than 5 days. So tomorrow night, we've got an autographed baseball jersey, a half case of Trinity baseball, which comes out tomorrow, Leaf Trinity. And that's the one that has the awesome patches in it. You know, Leaf has lots of different products, but that's a pretty cool one. A full case of National Treasures football and a full case of Chronicles basketball. Saturday, we have some more autographed memorabilia, including an autographed football, not a helmet, but an actual autographed football itself, plus a couple of helmets. And some other odds and ends there, as well as a half case of Gypsy Queen baseball, which will be the back half of a case we started earlier. On Sunday, we're going to do some multi-sport breaks of cut signature products and a few other odds and ends, the back half of Leaf Trinity and some Donruss basketball. Monday, 14 translucent, 12 black, which we haven't opened in a long time. Some more one-box stuff. Another half case of Prime Signatures. That'll be starting a new case. And then the back half of some Heritage Baseball. And Tuesday, you see a jersey there. That Leaf Draft Football Blasters, I want to call your attention to that because it's got 40 hits in it. We're only going to break the hits. They're packaged separately in that product. We're only going to break the hits on camera because the packs are just base cards, and then each bidder will also be sent some unopened packs. So that's how that's going to work. And then another case of National Treasures and a case of Revolution basketball. So that's the 5 days ahead. Tonight, a couple of things to note on here. First of all, we have 2 breaks with free shipping tonight. That's 16 Black Gold and 11 Prime Signatures. Anytime you have something with completely free shipping, it's going to go out either 5 or 6 days after the auction ends. So the anticipated shipping date for those 2 breaks is Tuesday, the upcoming Tuesday, April the 3rd. The paid shipping break for tonight, which is Tribute Baseball, should go out probably Saturday. Could possibly go Friday, could possibly slide to Monday. I expect it to be Saturday. And the other thing to note on here, particularly if you are in Black Gold or Prime Signatures, if your team is not pulled, if you hit nothing at all, no card, nothing, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card for your team. Can be from any year, any series. That is typically sent with your next hit. It can be sent sooner upon request. There is more information about that in the description as well. So first up tonight, 2016 Black Gold Football break number 36. It ended tonight, Thursday, March the 29th. We're live streaming it tonight. And team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. So we'll scroll down through here. And of course, one of these will go up before each break. So if you're in one of the other breaks, you're going to see your spreadsheet go up right before your break starts. You're going to notice the focus is changing here. Don't worry. You're still going to be able to see cards and everything just fine. I don't like to use autofocus, so I manually set the focus, and I think that works better most of the time. I see Red Jeff is in chat. He's going to be looking for a Buster Posey autograph when we get to Tribute. So we'll try and conjure that up for you, Red Jeff. And I see Randy is in chat as well. He says it's his first time breaking here with us. So welcome, Randy. We actually have a few new faces tonight. When I was looking through the user IDs, I saw a handful of people that look like they might be new to us. So welcome to everybody who hasn't been here before. And of course, always welcome back to everybody who's here on a regular basis too. Everything in black gold is numbered, even our base cards. First up, we have Marshall Faulk to 225, that one for the Colts. Followed by Andy Dalton for the Bengals to 100. For the Cowboys, that is to 50, and it is Mr. Tony Romo. And some of these guys are going to have some edge and corner issues, particularly on the back, because with the dark coloring, they tend to stand out more. So, you know, you may see some chipping and some minor edge things, and that's just, unfortunately, that way out of the pack sometimes, most of the time. This is numbered to 10. It is Derek Brooks for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If I see anything that looks really outrageous, I usually try to point it out, but sometimes little minor stuff I don't catch when we're going through. There is Derrick Henry to 199 for the Titans. You've got a piece of the football and looks like 3 pieces of various parts of the jersey. The Dolphins have a hit here with Kenyon Drake. There's an example of what I'm talking about if you can see it. That upper corner and edge has quite a bit of wear, so just down here, or what I call quite a bit of wear. Some people might not consider that to be a lot, but anyway. That is a very nice looking patch. It is numbered to 99. Of course, you got the nice gold hard signed on-card auto as well for Kenyon Drake and the Dolphins. This is probably going to end up going to random. We've got 4 players on here representing 4 different teams. Here's how that works. You have to own 51% or more to take it outright, which would mean you would need to own 3 of the 4 teams. If no one owns 3 of the 4, we will take that card to random. Once again, this one with some edge and corner issues. It is what does that say? 249 Devontae Booker for the Broncos. Pharaoh Cooper for the Rams. Again, you know, you can see some stuff down there on those bottom edges. That's a nice looking card too. I know the Rams are looking for Jared Goff, but we pulled you a little Pharaoh Cooper to 149, which is still a nice looking card. And the Ravens have a hit with Kenneth Dixon. Relic to 199. And if you have any questions about how it works with random and all that stuff, there's a whole section at the bottom of the listing that's called Special Circumstances, and it talks about how these sorts of things are handled to give you more information. So we're going to go back to the spreadsheet and check this out. But if no one owns 3 of the 4 teams, this will be entered into random as Browns, Redskins, Vikings, Texans, because I always go left to right, top to bottom. In that case, obviously, we're going left side, top, bottom, right side, top, bottom. And also, well, let's just see if we've got anybody that owns 3 of the 4 first. So the Browns, MK Wrights. The Redskins, MK Wrights, he's got 2. Does he have a 3rd one to wrap it up? Maybe. Davo 1238 has the Vikings, and the Houston Texans, Jimbo moves. So no, he got close, but only 2 of the 4, and you have to have 51%, which would be 3 of the 4. So what happens here is I'm going to type these in the order that we discussed a moment ago, and I will hit random 3 different times. The first 2 times do not count. It is only the 3rd and final time that will determine where that card's going to go. So the first one you can ignore. Second one, ignore it. Third one counts. There's our 3 times right there, our date and time stamp, and it is going to the Redskins. So this, it's in a sleeve. I'm sure you guys saw me put it in a sleeve, but I'll show you again just to make sure. I mean, I think everybody knows I wouldn't write on a card, but anyway, I circle it so I know for later. So there is the Redskins Josh Doctson. And Randy is saying, is this live yet? Yeah, we're live, Randy. We wouldn't be able to see your chat if we weren't in live. And of course, I responded when I saw your first chat come in there too. So I don't know why you're not seeing anything. I mean, did you push the button that says play? If you know, some devices like tablets and things have a button where you have to actually push play after you open up the window, but I don't know. B&B Box Breaks, hi to you. And I see Indy Heisey is also a first timer here. And yeah, so I don't know what's going on, Randy, on your side. So once again, to recap this, we have the Josh Doctson Redskins spot won this card in random. Then for the Ravens, we have the relic for Kenneth Dixon. For the Rams, Pharaoh Cooper, relic and signature. The Devontae Booker quad relics for the Broncos. Very nice little hit there for the Dolphins on card auto, and a really nice looking 4-color patch for Kenyon Drake. And then Derrick Henry for the Titans. So that takes care of black gold. And that's going to move us into prime signatures. So let me get our spreadsheet set back up here, and we'll take a look at that and bust into a half case of prime signatures coming up next. And hopefully, I guess I better stop and type in here to Randy if he's not seeing this yet. So I don't really know why he wouldn't see the video, unless, like I said, he maybe some things ask you to push play on their device. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Let me just type one more thing to him here, because I'm assuming he can't hear me either if he can't see the video. All right, so this is, of course, once again, if you'll just take a look here at the information on the screen, this is your anticipated shipping date for Prime Signatures Football, approximately Tuesday 4/3. And please take a moment to review the information you see there on the screen about what happens if you do not get a hit, if you don't pull a card in this break. And more information about that can also be found in the listing description. This is 5 boxes of 2011 Panini Prime Signatures Football. It is a half case break, break number 58, so the 58th time we have broken it. Like our other items, it ended tonight, the 29th of March, and we're live streaming it tonight with team names on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. I think there were a couple of folks that had not paid yet, at least as of the time I walked in here to start the break. So if you happen to be one of those folks, please take care of your payment. I would appreciate that. I just think that's, I don't know what's going on there. Randy says he tried to push the play button and it still doesn't work. That seems really odd. I don't know, because he's got to be here in, I mean, he's on the right video because he's in our chat. You know, sometimes people will jump in and they'll be watching an old one because, you know, the YouTube archives them, and when they archive them, they just always say live stream. So I have had people in the past sometimes start watching the wrong one, you know, from a different night and not realize that they're in the wrong one until they get part of the way through it. But since he's here in our chat room, he has to be on our correct video. So I don't know what's going on, why he can't see it. Because usually, you know, like he's talking about, if it's just a gray screen, he should be able to push play and have it work. So I don't know. But maybe we'll get it figured out somewhere along the way for him. So as you see here, each one of our boxes of 2011 Prime Signatures has a single pack in it. Each pack will have a hit in it. Every card in here will be numbered, including our base cards. If we happen to pull a redemption, you will notice that it is expired, and it's going to say on there that it's expired. But you do still want to redeem it into your Panini account, just like you would redeem an unexpired redemption. If they still have the card, which, believe it or not, sometimes they do still have cards all the way back from 2010 and thereabouts, they usually will send it to you within a couple of months. If you have put in an expired redemption and you haven't gotten it within a couple of months, they will work with you to replace the card with something else, but the key is you have to find a live person. I typically would suggest that you try Facebook or Twitter for that little adventure. John Elway to $4.99 Broncos. Jason Witten to $4.99 for the Cowboys. Big Ben Roethlisberger for my Pittsburgh Steelers to $499. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking about Randall Cobb tonight. That is so weird. When I was filling out the spreadsheet, and I thought to myself, I don't remember why. Somebody had the Packers, I think, who doesn't normally have the Packers. And I thought to myself, you know, I have not pulled a Randall Cobb out of here in a while. We keep pulling the other Green Bay rookie. So there is a really nice Randall Cobb to 99 on-card auto hit for the Packers. And, of course, I love Randall Cobb. So he used to play for UK, which is where I went to college. Greg Jennings to $4.99 for the Packers. Jack Youngblood to $4.99 for the Rams. Jared Allen to $25 for the Vikings. And a redemption. So we're going to set the redemption aside. We will check it out on the website in a few minutes and figure out who it is. Jerry Rice to $4.99 for the 49ers. Matt Ryan, $4.99 Falcons. Mean Joe Green to $99 for my Steelers. And to $75, Danny Amendola. Not bad. That's for the Rams. That one is a sticker autograph. So basically, in this particular card set, if the rookie was at the rookie premiere day, then it's an on-card auto. If they weren't, it's a sticker auto. It's kind of how this set is set up. Lenny Moore to $4.99 for the Colts. Michael Turner, $4.99 Falcons. Franco Harris to $99 for the Steelers. And Prince Amukamara to $199 for the Giants. A lot of Steelers in here tonight. I mean, not autographs, but still a lot of Steelers. Jerome Simpson to $4.99 for the Bengals. Brett Favre, $4.99 for the Packers. Warren Sapp to $99 for the Bucks. And our last hit is Raheem Moore to $199 for the Broncos. Well, I say our last hit. It's not technically our last hit because we still have this. We got to look up and see who this is. Rookie Signature Silver is the card set, and we're going to go to the Panini website and pull up the checklist and find out who that is. So bear with me. I've got to get you over there, and then I've got to get myself over to the right page as well. Let's make sure that I've got us both on the right page. All right, good. Every once in a while, I'll have myself on the right page and forget to change your view. And I'll think you're seeing what I'm seeing, and then, yeah, no, you're not. But tonight I didn't mess it up, so yay. And what did I say this was? Rookie Signature Silver. So there is that. And the card number is 178. So it is Akeem Ayers for the Titans. Yeah, so 2011 Prime Signatures Football, Rookie Signature Silver, card 178, Akeem Ayers, Titans, to $199. So we will recap this, and then we'll be rolling into Tribute Baseball. Of course, we don't recap the base cards, even though they're numbered. We don't recap those in here, but we certainly do recap our hits. Starting off with the really nice Randall Cobb that it's just so weird that I was thinking about that earlier tonight, that I hadn't pulled a Randall Cobb in a while. We were due one, and there it is. And then Raheem Moore for the Broncos. Prince Amukamara for the Giants. Danny Amendola when he was a Ram. Oh, I'm sorry, I started to call you your full name, sorry. Jay Rotolo, that was your New York Giants Prince Mukamara. Well, that's a nice one, man. I'm glad we got that for you. And then the Titans to 199 on the Akeem Ayers redemption. So that has 2011 Prime Signatures football in the books. I know many of you in football are taking off now, so let me once again take a moment to say thank you. I appreciate you bidding with me, breaking with me, and chatting with me. Hopefully I will see you again on another break. We got a lot of stuff coming up this week, including another case of National Treasures football tomorrow night. So hopefully we'll catch up with you again along the way. Now we're switching to baseball. And of course, this is a paid shipping break. I'm anticipating it's going to go out Saturday. If for some reason something weird happens, it could slide to Monday. I don't think that's going to be the case. It could also, if we get really lucky, go out on Friday, but Saturday's most likely. And same thing here. If you don't pull a card, you would still be entitled to a consolation card. The difference is you wouldn't have to wait for it to go with your next hit because it's a paid shipping break. It would be sent out when everything else from this break is sent out. 6 boxes of 2018 Topps Tribute Baseball, a full case, break number 1. It came out yesterday. It ended tonight, March the 29th on eBay. We're live streaming it tonight, March the 29th. And now's the time to get your mojo working because we can pull some really nice stuff out of here. We definitely have the potential to do that. And hopefully, we're going to. I know we've already got a request in for a Buster Posey auto. I was in chat a minute ago, so anybody else have anything you want to put out in the universe besides the Buster Posey request that came in earlier? Sometimes that works. I mean, you know, hey. There's definitely been times people will say in chat, oh, I would like to pull XYZ, whatever it is. And then it will come out. It's like magic. So sometimes it works. I don't know. Can't hurt anyway. Worth a try. All right. Here are our 6 boxes that make up our case of Topps Tribute. And in each one of our boxes, we're going to find 3 autographs and 3 memorabilia cards. And maybe we'll get lucky and find a Sandy Koufax in here. I mean, he's the one that has the card set this year. The tribute set, if you will. And I would be happy to find that. I'd say you would be happy to find that if you have the Dodgers. So maybe we'll get lucky and come across it. I think it's called Career Achievement, I think is the card set, the name of the card set. Okay, so first out, we have for the Orioles, Jonathan Schoop. For the Yankees, we have Luis Severino, dual relic. At least we got a little pinstripe in there too, so that's always a good thing. And that is followed by Beltre for the Rangers. Rad Jeff says, Mojo, let's get it. Rad Jeff, of course, is looking for Buster Posey that we discussed there a minute ago. Willie Stargell, blast from the past for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I see a nice little rookie hit coming for the Mets. Ahmad Rosario, numbered to 75. Or Ahmed, I said Ahmad, it's Ahmed Rosario, I think. But anyway, you know I pronounce all the names wrong. We all know that about me. Mariano Rivera for the Yankees is our base card there. I guess I could just cycle it and do the last card first, right? And then we'll save the hit for last. I guess I could do that. For the Astros, that is Justin Verlander. For the Yankees, we have Aaron Judge. Our hit, oh, I hate saying this guy's name. Galarraga. It's just so wrong, but anyway, it is a nice hit. It is number 250. You saw on there that it said the Montreal Expos. The card always stays with the franchise. Once again, all of that information you can find at the bottom of my listing in the area that says special circumstances. There's a part that deals with renamed and relocated franchises. So, of course, the former Montreal Expos are the current Washington Nationals. So that card will go to the Nats. Nolan Ryan to 50 for the Mets. Followed by Carlton Fisk for the Red Sox. And then the Red Sox are coming up with a nice little Chris Sale hit here. Stamp of approval. Relic. For Chris Sale. So how about opening day, right? First pitch. First pitch of the first game on opening day, Ian Happ knocks it out of the park. What? Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Reds got delayed today because of weather, so the Reds didn't play today, but I guess they're gonna make it up tomorrow. Jimmy Fox is our base card there, followed by Mr. Sandy Koufax. And Ohtani got a base hit today at his first at bat. And Giancarlo, I forgot about that too. His first at bat, first pitch, knocks it out of the park. So gonna be another year for homers, I think. This is Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs. I do note there's a little imperfection up here in that upper left corner. You can probably see it, a tiny little amount of chipping there, maybe a tiny little imperfection down here as well, but nothing too major. Rizzo to 150 for the Cubbies. Nelson Cruz, Mariners. Followed by Jacob deGrom for the Mets. And Sean Newcomb for the Braves. That one, oh, that may actually be, no, that's part of the card design. I thought the Sean Newcomb might have a little edge imperfection, but that was actually just part of the card design. And the Newcomb is numbered to 199. So that is box 1. I don't know why Tribute got pushed back so far this year. It definitely came out later than normal. They moved the date on it. I guess they must be having production issues in general. You know, they pushed Inception way back, too. It's all the way back into May. We would have normally opened it by now as well. Frank Thomas, White Sox. Ted Williams, Red Sox. And the Braves with another hit. This is Dansby Swanson, seal of approval relic. Oh, Dansby was numbered 2, and I didn't call it out. Sorry, it's to 150. It's up there in the upper left. Sometimes I forget to call out the numbers. Oh, my goodness. Sorry about that. I was trying to get the piece of paper off of this, and it stuck to it, and yeah, that kind of slipped out of my hand there. Ricky Henderson for the Yankees, and I'm checking to make sure we're no worse for the wear. I don't see any problems there with that. Thank goodness. That's one of the reasons we have break mats, but obviously didn't intend to have that happen. For the Royals, we have Lorenzo Cain. Masahiro Tanaka for the Yankees. Relic at numbered, is this numbered? Yeah, to 99. Also got a little pinstripe action going on that relic. I don't know why that bottom one wants to stick right on that card, but that time I was prepared for it. Jimmy Fox to 99. Clayton Kershaw. Our hit here, Ken Griffey Jr. and Mark McGwire. So that means, unless the same person owns both teams, that we will be going to random for this relic. So that is numbered to 99. Of course, we've got the Cardinals on one side, the Mariners on the other. And we actually have a bonus little piece of thread there with your relic. How about that? John, there have been Mets for sure, yes. And we will, of course, you know I recap all the hits at the end of the break. So hang around and we'll run through them again. Tim Raines for the Expos once again, same as before. That will go to the Nationals. Cards always stay with their franchise. Josh Donaldson, Blue Jays. Our hit here is Bobby Abreu for the Phillies. And that is numbered to 5. Very nice low number there for the Phillies. And I don't think I said this yet, but if anybody pulls anything tonight that you want in a one-touch magnetic case, jump into chat and let me know, or send me a message on eBay and let me know. I'm happy to do it. It's at my cost for the case and the PayPal fees and that sort of thing. It ends up being around $3. Nolan Ryan for the Mets. Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. And I know some people, you know, you have them or you can get them locally and, you know, you don't have to worry about the extra few cents that it costs for the PayPal fees and all that. And that's totally fine. But some people don't have a hobby shop locally and want them cased up before they head out. And that's cool too. David Cobb for the Mets. And that is to 65. So, John, you're just in time to see one of your Mets hits. Oh, Edward, was that your card, your hit to 5 a minute ago, the Abreu? That was nice. Brooks Robinson, Orioles. Hank Aaron, I love Hank Aaron, for the Braves. Hank Aaron and Johnny Bench, my two favorite baseball players. Harrison Bader for the Cardinals. And that is numbered to 199. Little rookie hit there for the Cards. And I think I told you guys I messed up somewhere along the way. I only have one case of Tribute ordered, this one. I don't know why. I don't normally break like 10 cases of it or anything, but I would typically have more than one. So I don't know why I only had one ordered. It must have been some reason back 6 months ago when we had to order it, but I don't remember what that reason is. So I'll try to find some more of this for us. Hopefully somebody will still have it. Duke Schneider for the Dodgers. Next up, we have Jose Abreu for the White Sox. And the Nats have Max Scherzer relic to 99. It's always nice to open Tribute because it's the first really kind of high-end one of the year. Manny Machado, Orioles. And Roger Clemens for the Red Sox. Oh, we have a redemption. And we also have another hit in here. Chipper Jones and Dansby Swanson for the Braves. Oh, those are nice patches. Really nice, both of them. That's to 25. That's an awesome little hit there for the Braves. So I like that. And then we have a second hit in that pack, and it's a Daniel Murphy autograph. So we'll of course go to the checklist and verify that at the end of the break, but Daniel Murphy should be the Nationals, but we will go and verify it. Because I always do. Even when we know who they are, I still go wander around and do that. Wade Boggs for the Yankees. And there's my other favorite player, Johnny Bench, for my Cincinnati Reds. The hit here, Joey Votto for my Reds. Awesome. Joey Votto is to 99 for Cincy. I think he finally came out in the media this week and basically said, we're all tired of losing. I mean, you know, we've all been saying that forever. Like, Joey Votto's so good, he could go somewhere else, but he stays with the poor downtrodden Reds. He's finally saying he's had enough. Souza for the Rays. For the Indians, Carlos Carrasco. Devers to 254, Rafael Devers, Red Sox, rookie. And the Yankees with a little Clint Frazier rookie relic there, numbered to 150. I need to get some more sleeves out of this pack. So bear with me one second while I prefer to just have them laying out on the table so I don't have to dig for them. So just give me a sec to get some more laying down out here. And now we're ready to rock and roll. Haha, Stang Lover, you're watching live tonight. You've got Arizona. Well, let's see what we can do for you. Maybe we'll get lucky and find you a Diamondback. Beltre for the Rangers to 99. For the Red Sox, Benintendi. Our hit here, whoops, I should have put that paper in the opposite way. Our hit here is Michael Fulmer for the Tigers. And that's to 99. Nice little hit for the Tigers. Seems like I pull Michael Fulmer a lot, or at least I did last year. I pulled him all the time out of everything. He kind of stalks me, I think. Oh, you know what? I didn't look at the team breakdown on the checklist. So Brandon says the Pirates don't have anything but base cards in here. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I did not know that. Max Scherzer for the Nationals. Well, at least the bid didn't go very high. I guess that's the good news. And at least you did, as you say, pull the Willie Stargell card. So at least there's something to be pulled. For the Cubs, Chris Bryant. Ozzie Albies, Braves. Very nice. Very nice Braves with the Ozzie to 199. It's an excellent little rookie hit there for Atlanta. So that was our halfway point. This is box 4 that I'm pulling the plastic off of right now. I always show you the inside of the box when I take everything out. I don't know why, I just do. Well, I do know why. It's so that you can see that everything's come out of the hobby box. And, you know, every once in a while we will find a pack or something stuck down in one of them. So it comes in handy. Ichiro for the Marlins. Oh, yeah, I know that there's a number of websites that break down the hits by team. Noah Syndergaard for the Mets. And they do it for every single product. I just personally had not gone to look at any of the breakdowns for this product, is what I was saying. Absolutely, you can go to any number of websites and they pull apart checklists and break them by team. Manny Machado for the Orioles. And Machado is to 99. Yeah, I'd say those guys do a lot of work to make sure that those checklists are ready to go. So use them for sure. Mariano Rivera for the Yankees to 99. Next up, Pedro Martinez. Once again, the Expos will go to the Nationals because that is the current name of the Montreal Expos. They are the current Washington Nationals. Yu Darvish for the Rangers and Tanaka for the Yankees. So once again, this will go to random.org unless someone owns both the teams, in which case obviously they would take it outright because there'd be no need to do random if they owned them both. That was numbered to 150. Stang Lover. No Pick 6 Petermans tonight because we only opened 2016 Black Gold tonight and 2011 Prime Sigs. He wasn't playing either one of those years. For the Royals, George Brett. So definitely no Pick 6 Nathan Peterman tonight. I forgot to pull our other base card forward. And that is Ramirez, Jose Ramirez for the Indians. J.P. Crawford for the Phillies is our hit, and that is numbered to 150. Matt, I don't think we've pulled any hits for the Rockies that I'm remembering off the top of my head. Now, I don't know if we've pulled any base cards for the Rockies or not. I could not answer that. But I don't remember pulling any hits for them. But again, I will recap all the hits at the end of the break. For the Nationals, Bryce Harper. For the Red Sox, Kimbrel. And for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, baby. Yeah, Yankees. To 100. Boom. I know he's not a rookie anymore, but that is still a very nice, solid hit for the Yankees with Aaron Judge to 100. Very nice. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. You were asking if there were any on the checklist. I misunderstood what you were asking me. I'm sorry. Thank you, Staying Lover, for answering that for me. Ricky Henderson to 50 for the Yankees. See, I get the one-track mind, right? I didn't, I didn't get that question. Rizzo for the Cubs. I'm just thinking you were asking, had we pulled any hits out? Bryce Harper for the Nationals. And it is numbered to 150. You got a couple of pieces of the bat as well as a nice little uniform relic there. Matt Olson for the A's. For the Braves, Freddie Freeman. Our hit also for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. Yankees are cleaning up right now. That is to 99. Yankees have had quite a few hits in here. We pulled a nice, I see you say that McMahon has autos in here. We pulled a nice McMahon auto out of Gypsy Queen the last break, I think it was. Bo Jackson, 210. Bo Knows Baseball for the Kansas City Royals. Whitey Ford, Yankees. You guys remember those commercials? Some of you do. Some of you are probably way too young. I have no idea what in the world I'm talking about. But Chris Bryant for the Cubbies. And the Chris Bryant is numbered 225. But there used to be a commercial that was, you know, Bo Knows Football, Bo Knows Baseball, etc. You're looking for Randy Johnson, Staying Lover. That's very specific. Domingo Santana, Brewers. Honus Wagner, Pirates. Lewis Brinson, Brewers, numbered to 199, I think that says. Kind of lost the number down there a little bit in the card design, but I'm pretty sure that says 199. Why does that keep sticking? Corey Seager, Dodgers. A-Rod. But for the Mariners, yeah. Yankees with another hit. Gary Sanchez, relic numbered to 150. Yankees are absolutely cleaning it up tonight. Jeff Bagwell. Astros, sorry. Astros. I know better than that. Tommy Lasorda, Dodgers. Oh my God, another Yankees hit. This is Derek Jeter, and it is numbered 250. So basically, the Yankees may as well just like back up the Brinks truck because they are taking all the hits out of here, aren't they? That is crazy. Well, not all the hits. There have been some other teams with hits too, but it's just the Yankees hit a lot in a row. Monte Irvin for the Mets. Jim Thome, Indians. And another Yankees hit. This is Dylan Betances. And that is numbered to 99. So that's like the last, like 4 or 5 hits? Maybe did we have anybody intersperse, or have really like the last 4 or 5 been the Yankees? It's been so many. It's been a lot. Maybe somebody else came in between them, but there have been a lot. A lot. Crazy number. Catfish Hunter. Guess what? Yankees. There's a little change of pace. We have a Cardinal. We finally have another team represented there after a nice little stretch of Yankees. And here we have Ozzie Albies to 99 for the Braves with the little rookie hit coming out there. And then David Justice, also for the Braves. So now the Braves are going to go on a run. This is 250. If we were in, basketball, if we were playing a basketball game, it would have been the Yankees on a run, now followed by apparently the Braves going on a run. Matt's saying now he wants Randy Johnson. He just wants somebody to get something besides the Yankees and the Braves, I think. Well, we do have some other hits in here for other teams as well. It's just, there were just a lot right in a row. And sometimes Topps does that. Sometimes they do not do a good job randomizing, but honestly, the same can be said for Panini at times. For the Padres, Goose Gossage. I don't even remember Goose Gossage playing for the Padres. Jose Altuve, Astros. Cal Ripken Jr., hey, Baltimore Orioles. To 150, a couple pieces of the bat and a piece of the jersey. Nelson Cruz, that is to 99, Mariners. Well, here's a Diamondback anyway. There's Greinke. And next up, a Twin, a Minnesota Twin. And it's Rod Carew, no less. Nice. To 75. You never know if Rod Carew is going to come out as an Angel or a Twin in Topps. They kind of bounce around between the two. But that is a nice little hit for the Twins with Rod Carew to 75. Billy Hamilton, my Cincinnati Reds. Satchel Paige. Wade Boggs and Evan Longoria. So how about that? Tampa Bay gets a hit here coming up towards the end, numbered to 50. Yeah, I mean, you never know, Stang Lover. Some cases are very well randomized, and sometimes you pull one that isn't. And I mean, honestly, that's true of both brands, Panini and Topps. For the Royals, Bo Jackson. Steven Strasburg for the Nationals. And for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. Somebody asked about the Rockies a minute ago. Numbered to 150 on that little relic. Was that Matt? That was Matt, right? That asked about the Rockies a while ago? I think it was. Jim Palmer, Orioles. Atlanta Braves, John Smoltz. And the Oakland A's are on the board with Franklin Barreto. That one also looks like has some kind of chipping and maybe, I don't know, some imperfection anyway down here in this lower left corner. We had another one earlier for the Cubs that had some corner and edge imperfection. And there may be some others. Those are just the ones that I saw. To 199 for the A's. One pack left. We still have a couple of cards that will need to go to random potentially. And then the redemption to verify for Daniel Murphy, which we know is going to be a national. But, or well, I shouldn't say we know, but I'm pretty sure we know. Chris Sale for the Red Sox. And here is your Buster Posey. It's not autographed, and I know you wanted it to be autographed, but at least we pulled you a Buster Posey for the Giants. So the universe is trying to work with you. It just didn't quite deliver it. Looks like we might have saved the best for last. Rafael Devers for the Red Sox. Well, of the rookies, anyway. Numbered to 99. Well, we did have a Rosario, though, earlier, too, didn't we? So, okay, we got a few things to do before we recap. Pardon me. The first one is going to be to head over to the checklist. We'll check out the Daniel Murphy. They do not, on the Topps website, they don't tell us what they're going to be numbered to. So, not like they do on Panini, which is a little easier. And you know what I forgot to do? I bet I forgot to bring up, I did, but that's all right. We can find it. We got to bring up the checklist. I usually have it open, and I had forgotten to do that tonight, as you can see, but we're doing it together right now. All right, this was just under tribute autographs, right? Yeah. Daniel Murphy, where are you? Am I not in the right spot? I'm in the right spot. Tribute autograph, Daniel Murphy. I guess it's just not going to be all alphabetical, which is weird and stupid, but oh no, there it is. It's not alphabetical, but anyway. Daniel Murphy, Washington Nationals, that's what we needed to see. We knew it was going to be a national, but now everybody saw it, and there we can all sleep well tonight, so to speak. No debate, in other words. Okay, so that brings us to these two cards. We're going to go back to the checklist and see if we happen to have the same team owner or not. We have Yu Darvish for the Rangers on one side and Tanaka for the Yankees on the other side. So let's head over to the checklist for a moment. Rangers, K. Holmes, 34-21, and the Yankees is AZ Yankees 19. So definitely two different team owners there. So that means we are headed back to random.org. And once again, I enter things either left to right or top to bottom, depending on how a card is oriented. So this will go in left to right. So it's going to go in Rangers first, Yankees second. I will hit random 3 different times. The first 2 do not count. It is the third and final random that determines where the card is going to go. So first random doesn't count. Second doesn't count. Third and final right here. There's our 3 times, our date and time stamp, and that one goes to the Rangers. So that is, let me just circle the Rangers bidding spot again on a sleeve, not on the card. So this dual relic is awarded to the Texas Rangers by way of random.org. Next up, we have Ken Griffey Jr. and Mark McGuire, and that is Mariners and Cardinals. So let's go back to our spreadsheet and see if we have the same or different team owner here. And where are we? Mariners is Kendall Hin Dr. Zero, something like that. That's just so wrong. I butchered that. And Montana 0826. So the important part, the thing we needed to know is, were they the same or different? They are different. So we're back to random again. This one will go in as Mariners Cardinals in that order. And once again, random 3 times. First 2 will not count. All right, ignore the first one. Ignore the second one. Here comes the third and final. So there's 3 times our date and time stamp, and it goes to the Cardinals. So that is this little card right here going to the Cardinals. And Matt is asking me, no, that card had a team. Matt is asking in chat if the guy, I always pronounce the guy's name wrong, Galarraga, whatever, if it is randomized between all the teams that he played for. It is not. It actually will go to the team that is printed on the card. I mean, it's always going to go to the team that's reflected on the card, except in the instance where you have multiple teams on a card, and then we have to do random like we just did. But if it is, reflects a team on there, it's always going to go to the team that's shown on the card. And of course, again, just to review, because it did come out as a Montreal Expo, cards always stay with their franchise. So the former Montreal Expos are the current Washington Nationals. So any cards that come out for the Expos are going to go to the Nationals. And all that stuff is down at the bottom of the listing in the area that's called Special Circumstances. And in particular, you can find that in the section that talks about franchises that have been renamed or relocated. All right, so let's recap. Of course, we're not going to go through everything. We will take a look at our freestanding rookies here. Rafael Devers to 254 for the Red Sox, and then the Ozzie Albies to 99 for the Braves. Everything else that we're getting ready to look at, these are all hits. Lewis Brinson, Brewers. This is to 25 with Chris Bryant for the Cubbies. Didi Gregorius, Yankees. Bryce Harper, Nationals. Sweet, sweet little Aaron Judge hit to 100 for the Yankees. J.P. Crawford, nice little rookie hit for the Phillies. Orioles, Manny Machado. Sean Newcomb for the Braves. For the Cubbies, Rizzo. This is the one that has kind of the imperfect edge up here in that upper left corner. Came out with a little chipping or something happening up there in that edge. Chris Sale, Red Sox. Here is the Galarraga card that is in question, or that the question was about. It's numbered to 50. You can see on there it is noted as Montreal Expos, which again means it will go to the Washington Nationals. Nice little rookie hit, Rosario for the Mets. That one was numbered to 75. For the Yankees, Severino. The A's, Franklin Barreto. The Rockies, Nolan Arenado. For the Tampa Bay Rays, Longoria and Boggs. For the Twins, Rod Carew. Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. Rafael Devers, nice little rookie hit there for the Red Sox. For the Yankees, Clint Frazier, rookie relic. Harrison Bader, rookie hit for the Cardinals. For the Mets to 65, David Cone. Bobby Abreu to 5, really nice for the Phillies. For the Yankees, Tanaka. For the Braves, Dansby. Braves again, Ozzie Albies, nice rookie hit there. For the Tigers, Michael Fulmer. For the Reds, Joey Votto. So see, when we look through this Staying Lover, there's actually a fair amount of teams represented in here. It's just we had a couple that were really heavy and a stretch there, one of them being the Yankees. For the Braves, Chipper Jones and Dansby Swanson. But we have a pretty decent representation overall. Max Scherzer for the Nationals. We've already been through these two, but that's awarded to the Cardinals by way of random. This one was awarded to the Rangers by way of random. We have the redemption for Daniel Murphy, which goes to the Nationals. And then to wrap things up here, David Justice, Braves. Dellin Betances is numbered to 99, Yankees. Again for the Yankees with Derek Jeter. And again for the Yankees with Gary Sanchez. Well, there was not a Diamondback hit, but there was a card for the Diamondbacks at least, because we had the Greinke go through. But there wasn't a hit for the Diamondbacks, no. But there was definitely at least a card for the Diamondbacks. There may have been more than one, but that's the one I can remember off the top of my head. So that is all we have for tonight. In case somebody's watching this later on the recorded version, I will go ahead and put up the spreadsheet information one more time that shows the anticipated shipping date and that kind of jazz. Because sometimes, you know, you just fast forward to the end to see the hits. We all do it. So there again, your anticipated shipping dates for tonight and information about what happens if you did not pull a card at all. And, of course, more information about that you can find in the listing as well. And then another quick scroll through what is coming up in the days ahead, including some Trinity baseball tomorrow night and some National Treasures football and Chronicles basketball, all in cases or half cases tomorrow night. So we got a lot of fun stuff coming up in the days ahead. And next week will be even busier because we got a bunch of stuff coming out next week too. So... And guys, that is all for tonight. Once again, I thank you so much. I appreciate you bidding, breaking, and chatting with me. I hope you have a good rest of your night. And Staying Lover, I'm sorry that you didn't get anything but base cards tonight. I know, that's not fun. But maybe we'll have better luck for you in Trinity tomorrow night, right? I mean, and that product looks awesome. If you've looked, I'm sure, if you guys haven't looked at it, though I have some pictures, or at least the sell sheet up on the listing, but it looks like it is going to be fantastic. I'm super jazzed about it. And also, if you don't know this, if you scroll to the very, very, very bottom of my listings, there's also a description of everything we're opening in whatever given night it is. So it'll tell you, you know, how many cards. Usually it'll tell you how many cards in a pack, how many packs in a box, you know, how many hits in there, that kind of stuff. So... if you haven't ever checked that out, that's a good thing to look at too. And that's it. Thank you so much. Have a great night. We'll see you the next time. Bye now.